Hey everybody, it's Ron with CPP Tech. How you guys doing today? Well, we're gonna go ahead and do another vertical mount today. If you recall, a few weeks ago we did the PHANTEKS vertical mount. I really like that mount. I decided, since I do have the O11 dynamic vertical mount from Lian on hand, I'm gonna go ahead and make a video on putting that in here as well. We'll take these three fans out and put that mount in, and we'll go over pros and cons with it. So I'm kind of going to show you how to put it in, and we'll see what it looks like versus the PHANTEKS mount. Okay, so let's get to it. All right, guys, I am so sorry for interrupting the intro for this video, but there's some things that transpired after filming this. So, as you know, this is the O11D-1X. I've discovered that they actually came out with an O11 LAN 2 1X. And I believe it's the 111, or the O11D LAN 2 1X. They also have an XL for the bigger lian dynamic case. But as you will see on this one, this mount is actually a two-piecer. I'm not going to go into right now exactly what happened or what transpired. However, what I am going to do is just give you a fair warning that I went ahead and I'm going to post this, show this, obviously, because you're watching, that it's all going to be unedited. I'm not editing anything out. I'm not, there's one spot. There's one spot I edited out because it was a long video of just the shot of the case and me out of frame, and actually I was looking at something, and I'll go into that in the video. However, I just want to let you know now that this was filmed prior to discovering this other mount. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get in there and start the show. Alright guys, so you see now that I've taken the PHANTEKS mount out, and I've taken all three of these fans out. So if you're actually one of those who have this case and didn't mount the three fans on it, this is probably the mount that you're going to buy. It's the lian, obviously the vertical mount. So with that being said, so this is actually the back plate where the GPU screws onto. What I like to do is line it up. Most of the time, it's going to probably be just like that other vertical mount with the PHANTEKS. You're going to have the bottom and the top still on there. And here's that mounts on the bottom. So what's really neat about this is that this you can actually slide up and down, and I'm actually going to utilize this because we're going to need this anyway. So there's two screws on here, and it's on 1, 2, 3, the fourth one up. So I'm actually going to unloosen these, take them off, and we're going to actually move it up. Pop that up. I really need some better glasses or eyes. So if I do this right, I won't lose the screws. Should get my fake iFixit kit. I'm actually going to move it up too. So get that one started. Yep, I'm trying to get that one started. All else fails. No, iFixit. Sorry, guys. them screwed on there, nice and snug. Right, so I'm going to take this away for a second. Now you can tell the GPU is actually going to be sitting closer. So now what the cons on this is that card's a 2-slot card. So I actually am going to have to, what you got to do is actually put it all together and hope that it lines up. So you gotta do this and then grab the card. Oh. I'll be honest, I am not a fan of this mount. Okay, so now the card's in there. And then, since it's 2 pieces, there goes my VR. Like on the other one, you actually have to mount this on here before you put it inside the case. And since it's 2 pieces, it's a real pain in the rear. It might have been easier to put this on first and then mount the bottom. But since we're already here, really makes me nervous being a $1,500 graphics card just rusting like so. Please do not fall. Okay, the easiest way I found to do this is actually to put this back plate on first. And again, it's still a pain in the rear. So get those holes lined up, and then come right back off. There's nothing sturdy holding anything together. The more and more I mess with this mount, to be honest with you, the more and more I hate it. And I'm only a few minutes in. Okay, well, got one screw in. I hate that I gotta hold this $1,500 card. I did not have problems like I did with this, with that PHANTEK mount, like I did with this. Man, I am not impressed, Lian Lee. I think he could have done a better job. And here's the kicker on this whole thing. Once I get this in here, I don't even know if I'm going to have to readjust this to go back up and down or back and forth. So now I gotta put this on. And yes, I tried both ways. I tried to put this on first and then this bracket, and then obviously that bracket and then that. So now that we have that, we actually have to take this off. Make sure that's together. Now, since I got all my wires down at the bottom, let's go ahead and plug this one in first. That's the riser cable. Okay, apparently I guess I need to take the bottom one off. I lied to you guys. This is a pain in the rear. I already hate this mount. Okay, so are you? Dude, I'm going to tell you. The darn thing come out of the slot. Wow. Please don't break. Really? Okay, so here's the problem I'm running into. Okay? I'll show you, but now I'm stuck. Are you kidding me? So technically what you're supposed to do is have this bottom plate, this bottom mount, attached to the card first. So let's try something else. Because what I'm running into, the problem here is it actually going somewhere. Now, I know what you're going to tell me. You know, hey, you need to mount that to the bottom first, and then put the card in. But the problem with that is, when you do so, you can't get, for one, you can't get this lined up with the hole in the back, and two, you're constantly readjusting where it's actually supposed to be at. What's impeding me as well is I've got, on the bottom of the motherboard, I have all my things back there plugged in. So this mount's horrible. Sorry, Lee and Lee. I had high hopes for you on this one. For $60, I would have come up with a better design. Alright, so I see where my problem is. Let's go ahead and take the card off the bottom plate. So apparently I've got it. Let's try my theory here. And we adjusted this forward. I guess it doesn't like to be that far forward, because what's happening is I've got all these wires for, you know, the USBs and the 3.1 USBs and my on-off switches, and it's impeding all this. So what we're going to do is go ahead and slide it back one to see if I can't get that back bracket into the hole, which in turn would move this forward. But what if I want this CPU farther up? Why put the holes there if you're not going to be able to do that? Okay, let's look stupid some more. Let's see what happens now. Okay, it's in. Trying to test my theory to see if, because it was too far up, which in turn will bring this bracket closer this way. And I'm still having problems getting that in there. So once again, let's go ahead and move this back some more. We'll go ahead and put it back to where it was at when I first started this video. I mean, if that's the recommended spot for it, great, but that's going to kill the next thing I had planned. For this video. Alright, so we got it back in the original spot that it was in. Go ahead and put this in here like so. Lock it in place. So now that's pretty much well there. I'll break my fucking card. Okay, so it's in the original spot it was in now, or was. And guess what? Here's the deal, guys. Here's the deal, guys. I'm not even going to go any farther attempting this. I think the only way you can actually do it is by breaking something, and I do not want to break anything. This costs too much money. I am happy with the PHANTEKS. I will put the link to the PHANTEKS down below. It will work with or without the fans on here. So I highly recommend the PHANTEK mount. This lian vertical GPU mount by lian. The box says lian. Right there. lian. O11 Dynamic 1X. It's horrible. I did not want to make a video like this saying it's horrible. So what I really wanted to do with this video was put this on here, show you guys how to mount this, because I know a lot of you guys with this case don't have the bottom 3 fans. However, I'm not fighting it. It's chalk this up as an epic fail, I guess, on my part, but it's horrible. I go with the PHANTEK mount. I'll put the link to this to that one below. And if you've had problems, the same issues I'm having with this thing, it should not be this hard. You can tell I'm frustrated and flustered right now. I'm bouncing around a $1,500 graphics card, you know, close to a $400 motherboard. I shouldn't have this kind of a problem. I'm getting worked up. So I tell you what, put your comments down below. If I'm doing something wrong, let me know. I've actually, I'm not gonna lie, I went onto YouTube during this frustration and looked to see if there's anybody out there that actually has a how to mount this bracket on here, and nothing comes up. I don't know if just not that many people have purchased this. It's $60. $60 gone. Lian do a better job. I don't understand the premise behind this whole mount here. It's god awful. It really is. I'm sorry, but I don't know and understand. Anyway, I'm done ranting. I've taken up too much energy doing so. So anyway, leave a comment below. Tell me I'm an idiot. Tell me that, you know, you've had the same problem. Heck, I'd be even more than happy to email, together and have somebody that's out there walk me through this. If you had the same problem, was it easy to you? I don't know. If you watched the PHANTEK mount, that was easy peasy, in and out and gone. So anyway, let me know. I'm Ryan. I thank you very much for watching. If you like this, subscribe. I appreciate it. I'm going to go put my computer back together. Thanks, guys. Bye. Alright, guys. So now you've watched the whole video. I know I said bye at the end, but I wanted to come back in here. Like I said before, if you guys have an email, if you want to do an email chain with me and show me, you know, what yours look like, or try to explain to me how you did yours. I could not find any videos whatsoever on YouTube on this particular mount. I tried, and I know I'm a YouTuber, and I know I'm making videos to help you guys out, but sometimes we need help, because honestly, I was having a big problem. And the biggest problem I was having, I know I didn't get into that video too well, is this actually goes, after you've freed up the back of the case there for your cards, this actually slides in place. There's a notch that slides in place. What I was having a difficult time with was, obviously, you know, up here you screw the graphics card into it, and then it goes in. But whenever you get this on the bottom, you have to actually set the card on here and then line up with this and then go in there. Because as soon as this is in there, if you put this in there first, then you can't screw the graphics card into there, and then it's not in. Now, I have seen one video where a guy actually eliminated this whole bracket here and just put this on. However, the support for the graphics card is not there because it was just hanging up in the air. And depending, I guess, what graphics card you have, everybody should know now I have the MSI Gaming X Trio 2080 Ti, and it's a bulky card. And I don't want it sagging. There's too much money, as I stated quite a few times in the video. So I just wanted to share this video with you because I had full intentions of it going great, well, and I love Lian Li. Don't get me wrong. Lian Li just dropped the ball in this particular amount. But it looks like with the LAN 2, they corrected their mistake. And if you have one of those, you let me know too if that one worked out better than this one, if you had both of them. I don't know if I really want to go spend $55 on it because, I mean, I got the PHANTEK one. You guys have seen the PHANTEK video, and if you haven't, I encourage you to do so. But, I don't know. I appreciate you guys watching. I keep saying but it's alright. But thank you for watching. If you like this content and you found it helpful, useful, throw a like and a subscribe. And if you didn't like it, please tell me why you didn't like it. That way I can improve. So anyway, have a good day. Thank you for watching and be kind to each other. Bye.